we're gonna completely ignore the fact that there's a giant lake under the Civic and a fan currently blowing at the floorboard. Turns out that is not waterproof. Ow, ow, just slammed my steel toe in the door. Oh, whoo. How's it going, guys? So this is like the first time filming in 3 months. So I'm very awkward. I don't know. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope this turns out presentable. So today we're working on the Mustang. This project, Ellis swapped obviously. Never actually got finished. I don't know what the last update is you guys got. Pretty sure it was just running. I don't even think there's a first drive up yet. I don't know when this is gonna come out. So, timeline's weird, but this is where we're at. Car runs great. LS53, 4L60, all the goodies. We have our nice, beautiful ratchet shifter mounted. You guys may or may not know that. Safety glasses, because you can never be too safe. So today we're basically coming right into it with a rubber mat, cable ties to probably hide that somewhere. Also, there's cables under here that came out. Oh, and the hood unbolted itself. Minor things. So today we want to put this on because this is a $700 shifter and it looks cool like this, but it's I spent a lot of money for it, so we're just gonna put it together. I think it looks better too if it's together. I don't have a good reason other than I don't have a good reason. So we're basically in order. Oh boy, this is where I want it mounted. So we welded in a panel covering the shifter location for, it's gone, it's not in here, the factory Ford shifter. Mounted this one, got the studs welded down, it's level, it is at the perfect length for my arm moving, except for the cup holder, that sucks. So we're gonna practice on this garbage console. We're gonna cut it out with nothing but the best tools. A hacksaw blade from the Dirty 30s with electrical tape handle, and then we're gonna make that fit so I can make a template for a good console that has the cup holders here out of a newer Mustang. Unless that impedes in the forward cup holder, then I don't have a good plan. I also don't have a good plan for this, whether there's a shift boot, I don't know. This is where we're at. So we're using rubber mat for insulating. We're gonna cut the console to make this fit, and then in here, yeah, B&M. Oh, we should put those on too, so I know what gear I'm in. Yep. And the handle that I opened up 6 months ago, and hopefully remember where everything goes and have all the hardware. And we're gonna wire up some things, neutral safety switch, reverse lights, everything, probably off camera. So that's it, that's the plan. Let's get, I didn't bring a tripod. Oof. Oof. So remember I told you guys that I haven't filmed in 3 months? Clearly I'm rusty at it, so we're gonna have to figure something out. But let's jump into it. Let's do this. Some magic going on in here. Also, Integra, looking good. Mustang, Civic. One of these 3 cars is not waterproof, and it's that one with the puddle coming out. So I just bucketed it out. Oh, that's still not good. All right. So I do apologize, these first few clips may just be like quick updates, and oh my god, that is dirty and gross. Oof. I have driven this car the last week. It does go very good. It runs great is what I'm trying to say. There's a wire coming down that loves to tug on my steel toes. But yes, this thing has basically sat since we swapped it, which is months and months, and from winter. So, still needs to be cleaned. Actually, fun fact, I have never actually cleaned this car. I washed the outside, I polished the pink paint to red, haven't once even looked at the interior to clean it. Yeah, I'm the worst, I know. Yeah. So basically what we went ahead with is I got a black Sharpie to mark on my black console, so it's super extra hard for me to see. But roughly, these are gonna be our cut points. It's gonna go down to here roughly, which is perfectly gonna look horrible for this. Gonna lose the ashtray, which is fine. Don't use it, don't use that. There's one up there too that hopefully I can incorporate. So we're just gonna cut this so it fits. And then when I get the good console that has the cup holders up here, we can figure it out and hopefully not butcher a good console. So we're gonna butcher this one. So, get my hacksaw arm ready and we're gonna start just absolutely ripping her. Let's get an action shot and the bad noise it's gonna make. Oh. Oh, oh. Yeah, there's no going back. It's ruined now. Now I don't feel bad. I'm gonna do this off camera. So, for heads up, anyone doing this at home, cutting up your beautiful console of your Mustang, side cutters are king. Very happy with the results I've gotten of this arrow straight cut. Oh my god. But good and bad news. The good news is I have to go further than that, so that haggard cut really doesn't matter. More good news. I got the width pretty much good. Alright, with that out of the way, bad news. If we slip this on, put it where it's gonna sit, which is up there, we're gonna have to do a lot more cutting than I thought. I'm not sure how I didn't do this yet. This should have been step one. Regardless, it has to happen, I guess. So, Yep. Alright, so update. We're gonna rip that out and cut further back. Yep. Man, this is quickly falling apart, but should look presentable after, I think, maybe. So let's do this. So, I think it probably goes without saying, hacksawing plastic interior bits, truly horrific sound. But it's actually not looking too bad. That looks really weird on, oh, there we go. It's actually pretty straight, but it's a lot of three-dimensional stuff going on. Anyway, fellas, fair to say, this is definitely up there for the most haggard things I've ever done, related to anything actually, not even just cars. Truly horrifying to find out what I'm actually capable of, but it's a lot of fun. We're having a good time here. So obviously, I'm in a rush. I got stuff to do. Thought it'd be funny to film a video while we're at it. But I do need I do need to make this vehicle functional. Yes, as I recently found out, this thing holds water really good, but doesn't keep it out. So that's now out of rotation, which leaves me a twin-turbo BMW, famously known for its reliability. And this. Yep. Everything else is currently getting major works done to it. So, this is more just to get the vehicle running again to a point where it's acceptable and doesn't look dangerous. So if I get pulled over, it looks like it's stolen. We're trying to avoid that look here. So I hacksawed this. Anyway, guys, for proof of concept, we're actually getting pretty close. Pretty much nailing this. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't keep this straight face. Well, we did run out of time, but we're here looking at the Beamer. Looking good. Someone hit it. That's cool. Different day for that story. CRX halfway through being lowered. It's looking acceptable. But here's where we're at the end of day one, which was about 45 minutes. I did go back with the Dremel and straighten the cuts. Fitment's not great. It bows out a bit. Didn't notice that, so get to kiss that a little more. But more or less, this is looking acceptable. That will bolt back up. Got some rubber mats cut that are going to go underneath there for some insulation and sound deadening, and then we're basically set. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Oh, e-brake fits absolutely perfectly. So like, it's not touching, but it looks like it is, but it's not. I promise you. And that was more of a happy accident. I did measure. Definitely thought I left a little more room than that, so that's lucky. Anyway, start again tomorrow. Let's see what she looks like then. Who's got the softest little puppy ears? So today I got a little helper, my little Chihuahua. She's 3 months old. Her name is Minnie, and she's cute. So today after work, immediately cut myself with a knife. Oh, you touched. That's enough out of you. But making some actually like incredibly good progress for once in many a months. So that rubber matting, I went ahead and cut it. So we have our cable coming through. Next step is to put these little washers under the Chihuahua. here, and these bottom out on the bolts, and that makes sure that the shifter is perfectly level. And there's a dog on my arms. So that's our base plate. We go ahead and put our shifter down on top. Again, the sheet metal underneath, I did build a plate, welded it in, so very solid. But the hole, pretty janky cut in the metal, so we'll clean that up sometime. Definitely, maybe. Hi. But for today, we're gonna go ahead and slam this shifter in, and then our basically last step is gonna be to make that console actually look good and function. So, oh, and put the shifter together. That's kind of the whole point of this. That's right. So, yes, next clip, hopefully, shifter will be together and looking fresh. Yes. Right. So another day, another 10 minutes of working on the car. Work was tough and I'm tired, so we're gonna cheer me up, I hope, if this works. So this is my little, I had a little sandwich bag of parts. Yeah, so probably not missing any tiny screws. Highly unlikely. Anyway, we gotta put that on here. I like how this looks. I don't like how this feels. My hand doesn't like it. Also, we have a little thing for the reverse lockout. It's choking on my tongue there. And then I gotta put my little sticker that tells me what gear I'm in, because right now it's memory and I have bad memory. So we're gonna slap this together, and then in theory that's done. And then all I have to do, I'm gonna put that back onto you, so my interior is actually together. Then we gotta slip this little surround, and then I'll do a quick walk around. Unless I don't, then ignore that, but that's the plan. So I'll throw this together, do a walk around, and in the future, because I can't get one right now because there are none in the junkyards or being parted out, I want the newer console. Apparently 99 to 01 has 2 cup holders, and 01 to 04 has better placed 2 cup holders. So we're holding out for that one. I'll take what I can get, but let's do this. Also, for the record, these things are absolutely beautiful. The only issue is when these are all together, it's pretty girthy. Pretty girthy indeed. But I mean, it's not bad. That's beautiful. But boom! So, our shifter, B&M ratchet shifter. Put that on in the wrong way at first. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, so now it's nice and happy. Lines up perfect. Yes, if you're wondering, it does have 2 parks. Don't even worry about it. There's going to be a reverse lockout, as well as our little gear indicator, so I actually know what gear I'm in. Next up, boy, that was annoying. I have to cut that to match, so basically I'm going to take the console out and mark it and just cut with a hacksaw off camera. But that's enough of that. It's just, you'll see. Last clip was completely destroying the center console in the Mustang. This clip, we just got a different center console, and I'm also going to destroy it. Now this one's out of a 2004. Anything from 99 and up should have 2 cup holders here instead of the one up here. I think it's like 01 and up. The cup holders are further back. It doesn't matter. This one, hopefully when I cut it, doesn't intrude on the cup holder and gets rid of the ashtray. So this should be perfect. Didn't get the inside bezel, and I did completely butcher that one too, so not ideal. Plan is we're gonna clean this because it is oh so gross. Hit it with some glossy dye, and once I spend all the time cleaning and dyeing it, we are gonna ruin this one too by cutting it. This one without a hacksaw, I've learned from my mistakes. So let's clean it, cut it, let's go. been a few days. Oh my God, this is dirty. Okay, so it's been a few days. We're done. Surprise. So, I got lucky enough to find a center console out of a 2004 Mustang. Oh, I forgot a piece. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm kind of upset. So it's got this little coin slot thing, and I cut one out perfectly, and then I lost it. So, guess I gotta cut a new one. Anyway, so the 2001 to 2004 have the 2 cup holders here and a leather shift boot, so that's pretty neat. So I got lucky enough and got an insert too, because apparently those are rare and I don't feel like paying 60 Canadian dollars for one. So here we are. Ratchet shifter, nice and installed. Had to do some jank cutting. Well, easy there. Jank cutting, but it's pretty happy. Now I do have to adjust the shifter over. That's why this cut is pretty gappy on one side. To help make this look almost factory, I'm gonna go ahead and get some rubber hosing and basically cut it, slit it, and slide it on so it looks like a nice little gasket or weather stripping. I don't know what you would call it. A seal, so it won't be jagged, sharp plastic on this. That's a possibly tomorrow thing. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we got our ratchet shifter in, looking almost factory, as well as upgraded cup holders. So, this is a win-win.